Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, yesterday's episode, I was pretty tired. It should not have been that short. I felt like it could have been longer. I did say I was gonna make up for it. I don't know exactly what I know in this episode. It might just be this episode, but there will be an episode where it's long. It's podcast episode worthy and stuff, if that makes any sense. But anyways, in this episode, I felt like this should be the official start to season 6 of my podcast. But I think probably season 10, that's why I might like double the episodes each season. So like instead of it being 10 seasons, I'll probably have it where it's like 20 seasons or 20 seasons, 20 episodes. And then probably like every like 10th season, then just like up the episodes by like 10 episodes or something. So I don't know. Let's see when the time comes. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about in this episode was two very controversial music artists that I would have to say in the both like recent generations, they have taken a toll on them. Like, they have definitely, like, their names will most likely never will be forgotten in their generation stuff. I feel like I said, like, forgotten is proper English and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, but the two artists that I wanted to talk about was, of course, Tupac. And an artist where I feel like if he would have had more years to publish music, he probably would have been up there status-wise with Tupac, because a lot of artists respected him and stuff. But XXXTentacion, and I wanted to do kind of like a comparison thing between the both artists, because I would have to say, like, I was listening to some like Tupac music today, and it had me thinking, like, when he makes music where it's like party music, like music everybody can listen to, versus his music like Brenda's Got a Baby or some other like, controversial music he's made. I feel like Brenda's Got a Baby though is like his most controversial song that he's came out with. And with XXXTentacion, I would have to say his most controversial song to me, I mean, the man has like a lot of controversial music. I would say that he was in a state where he experienced a lot more depressing moments in his life. Like, I can't speak on both artists, but just comparing the two artists and stuff, like, maybe, I don't know, I need to listen to more Tupac music and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've been listening to X's music for like 2 years straight and stuff. So, and it's like every day I gotta listen to at least like one song of his. But I know the one controversial song that X had came out with was a song dedicated to a friend of his that committed suicide. And that song, it's a pretty like heavy and deep and sad song. I mean, he has like other like heavy and deep sad music out there, but I'll have to say, but he also does like kind of have like some party music and things where it's like everybody can listen to it and stuff. But that's one thing I know, when X had died, a lot of people was comparing both him and Tupac, saying like they had like a lot of similarities and stuff. And I know the one where it was like, okay, I think that's just a coincidence. Like, you can't really like claim that they're the exactly like, oh, they're exactly the same, or X was the Tupac of our generation and stuff. Because I know when X had got shot and killed, he was in a BMW. And when Tupac was shot, he was also in a BMW. So, yeah, people was trying to say, like, that's like a major similarity between the two. They both died the same exact way in the same exact car. But it wasn't like they were in the same state or the like same like place of business. Like Tupac was out in the middle of the street. X was at a motorsports dealership and things. So yeah, it's not like BMWs was only closed off for Tupac after he got shot and things. Like, anybody can purchase a BMW. My old manager has a BMW. A good friend of mine's, and like he's a neighbor, he has a BMW. Everybody has BMWs, okay? Like, a bunch of people have BMWs. So yeah, I'm like, I wasn't hearing that. Like, I thought it was crazy, but yeah, it's a coincidence. Like, that's not like a similarity, or that's like saying like both of them are alike because they both like died in this same type of car. Well, I mean, Tupac didn't. He died like days later and stuff, but they both got shot in the same type of car and things. It wasn't even the same model. Like, that car was like, the car that I think Tupac was in was like a luxury type BMW. And X, his BMW was like, it seemed like that would be the type where it's like, you're racing it and things. So yeah, I'm like, I wasn't hearing that. But music-wise, I would have to say, like, there was some similarities. Like, they can make, like, serious music, and then they can make party music. So that's why I had to say, like, that was the only, like, similarity between the two. Probably, and tattoos also. Like, let's not forget tattoos, because X, he has some crazy tattoos. Like, I think when he shaved his eyebrows off, and then had that tree tattoo, and then dyed his hair, like, what was it, like a grayish color and things? Yeah, I was like, dang, that's pretty much like, that's equivalent to the Thug Life tattoo. Because like, what, back then, like having Thug Life tattooed across your stomach, like, okay, like after Tupac and everything's like, yeah, that was normal. It was normal. I mean, like, people would just be all like, oh, you biting off of Tupac and things. That's why I'm like, a Thug Life tattoo across my stomach, that's just something that, unless it was like Halloween and it was a fake tattoo. Like, I told somebody, hey, just take that black Sharpie, write Thug Life across my stomach, and I'm going to be Tupac. All right, I got the bandana. All I just need is, some black baggy jeans and stuff. Yeah, I feel like that would make sense. But, yeah, overall, like, it was, but back to what I was talking about. I didn't got all off subject and things. I don't know. It's like around the Halloween time, and I'm like thinking of costumes and stuff to be wearing, but anyways, but yeah, they both had like some very like controversial and crazy tattoos. I think I think it was like the tree. Yeah, it was just the tree tattoo for him. Any other tattoo was pretty normal and stuff. I mean, he had like, of course, like the basic face tats. Like, I feel like all artists nowadays, like especially artists that blew up off of SoundCloud, yeah, they have like a lot of face tattoos. You don't really see too many other artists outside of like the SoundCloud era with face tattoos. And you can look at any artist that blew up off of SoundCloud like music, or SoundCloud the website, and yeah, they got like some face tattoos and stuff. What, the one rapper, he did that Gucci Gang song, Lil Pump, he got face tattoos. Think, yeah, a friend that he be performing with, Smoke Perp, he got face tattoos. What other artists is? I think everybody that was a part of XXXTentacion's music group, Members Only, I think all those guys got face tattoos. There's the one artist in there, Craig Zen. I be listening to him a lot, and I don't know if he has any face. Does Craig Zen, like, now I gotta look up Craig Zen. But I think he just recently announced that he's not a part of Members Only anymore. But when he was, let's see, Craig Zen. He got like he got a face tattoo. Yep. It's like going across his forehead and stuff. So technically it's a face tattoo, but it's a forehead tattoo and stuff. But yeah. Like all artists from the SoundCloud rap era, they all got face tattoos. And I know the one artist, I think he was the one that said he kind of like promoted the idea for him and X to start rapping and things. But Ski Master Slump guy, he got face tattoos. He definitely got face tattoos. Those are like two artists I listen to a lot, both him and X. And yeah, I know for a fact he got face tattoos and things. But anyways, what else is like similarities between them? I think it's, music wise, but their music is different. See, that's why like when people are all like X is the Tupac of our generation and stuff, like just because he went out the same way as Tupac and might have made some like similar music to Tupac doesn't mean he's like the generation Tupac and things. You know, it's just honestly, it's a coincidence, and it could have been anybody. And there's probably so many other artists out there where they sound like Tupac, or they rap like Tupac, or they tell controversial stories like Tupac within their music, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the Tupac of our generation and stuff. Like, Tupac is Tupac. XXXTentacion is XXXTentacion. And I know if I was getting into music, I wouldn't want people to be saying, like, I'm biting off of his style, or I'm his just generation of Tupac. I mean, to compare me to Tupac, to say that I'm up there with Tupac and things, like, okay, cool. But I felt like that comparing me to an artist that's not even alive with us, like, I don't know. I feel like that's a low blow to the artist. And I feel like with this situation where they was like trying to pin X and Tupac together and things, like I don't know, I feel like that's just a low blow to both artists and stuff. Like, I would like to think that, you know, that they are alike, but I can't necessarily say that, you know, X is the like our generation Tupac and stuff. Like, just because, like I said, just because they went out the same way and things and made controversial music, that doesn't mean that they're the same, or, you know, he's our like generation Tupac and things. Like I said, Tupac is Tupac, XXXTentacion is XXXTentacion. So anyways, yeah. But no, like both artists though. I was listening to a song by Tupac today called Last Words, and I had to say I was gonna make a video talking about that song, because I believe that was like, that probably had to have been one of Tupac's best songs. It had to have been, because he had both Ice Cube and Ice-T on that song. And those are artists where it's like, you're never going to forget that they're an artist. Like, yeah, they're both in the movies and acting right now, but you will never ever forget that they're artists. And I feel like that's such an underrated song. Like, you don't hear too many people talking about that song versus like Tupac's like other music. Like, what you might have like California Love, All Eyes on Me, Hit 'Em Up, How Do You Win, like all of his like major songs and stuff. But I feel like that particular song, that had to have been one of Tupac's best songs, because that's a song where it's like, you know, not too many artists can pull that off. I mean, it's like to get like all big artists, and then they were like, yeah, all big at the time at that. So it was like, yeah, think Tupac Tupac obviously had a solo career, but excuse me, Ice Cube, he just began his solo career. I think, when did that song? I think it was like 91 or something like that. So yeah, I think, yeah, Ice Cube was just starting off with his solo career, and then Ice-T, I think, how long had Ice-T been? I need to listen to more of Ice-T's music. That's one like artist from the 90s, like from like the like older like rap era, that I did not listen to, and I honestly feel quite disappointed in myself. Like, in matter of fact, let me pull up Ice-T's music on Spotify, because I'm gonna save his profile to look at. I was listening to this one artist though. He passed away sadly, R.I.P. to him. But his name is Avicii, like Avicii or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that man's name, but I've been listening to his music for a while now. Okay, so he definitely got, Ice-T. Wait, when was the last song he released? Wow, he released a song this month. Dang, he's still releasing music. I don't know why. I just assumed that he was just like doing the movies or the TV show, because he's on that CSI show and things. So dang, Ice-T's still making music. Wow. I might have to listen to his music after I'm done with this podcast and stuff. But Yeah, Ice. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Back to Tupac and XXXTentacion. Even like controversial, well, not controversial, but memorable names too. Like I know, like, well, maybe not with Tupac, but with X. I remember when his name came when he came onto the scene. Could not pronounce that man's name. There's an old video that I uploaded onto my channel. I think it was like the first time I found out about XXXTentacion. I remember I could not say his name. I think I said like XXXTentacious or something like that. I know I wasn't pronouncing that man's name right. And along with everybody else in America in this world, they wasn't even pronouncing his name right. But eventually, I think, yeah, I remember when he got released from jail. And then that's when he came out on this radio show, and then he said, "I'm like, good. I gotta remember that and stuff because I'm like, if I don't, then yeah, I'm gonna be like sitting there making videos about X and about like, okay, so today, guys, I'm gonna be reacting to XXXTentacion's new song or new music video, Sad, or his new music video, Look at Me and stuff, like trying to say his name and things, but." Yeah, they had like very controversial names. I think that's probably why a lot of people was like trying to like pin those guys together because it's like, wild names, wild music, but also serious music and things. But the thing is, though, I have to say with X that he doesn't have was like movies. But I don't know, probably he did have like a comedy side to him though. Because it was like, even with Tupac had like a comedy side, but Tupac was a serious good actor. He was. But I know with X, I remember when where it was like his YouTube channel, he had some pretty good videos. It was videos I'm like, oh, I can sit down and watch these. If he had became a YouTuber, I'd be like, that'd been dope. That seriously would have been dope. I've been watching his videos, his YouTube videos all the time. He was playing like it was Player Unknown's Battleground. And that's like a battle royale game and stuff. But yeah, he was doing that, and I was like, this is pretty good. Like, he becomes a YouTuber, I'm definitely gonna be watching his videos and stuff. But sadly, yeah, XXXTentacion, he passed away. It was just like it's overall messed up for both parties though. Like that they both had to like their careers got ended like that. Like it wasn't even like they couldn't even live out their career. I mean, yeah, Tupac he was in the game for some time and stuff, and it seemed like with X, like he might have only I think when did he start? I can't remember when he started making music, but I think I was definitely a junior or a senior in high school when he started making music. And yeah, it was like 2013, 2014 and stuff. And I think I remember I had seen X long before he had blew up. I think it was his song Vice Cities. And I seen that song and didn't think too much of it and stuff. I was just like, oh, that's dope. Like somebody made a song about the video game Grand Theft Auto. I think that's what I had thought what his music was. But no, if you listen to like Vice City and you listen to his music, completely different ball game and stuff. So yeah, I was like, and plus, like, I think probably the like reason why he did that was because the video game Grand Theft Auto Vice Cities, I think that's supposed to take place like in the Miami, like Florida area and stuff. So he probably did it because of that. Like, just did it to just pay like homage, whatever that word is. Did it to pay respects to his hometown because he is from Florida and stuff. So. Anyways, yeah, I think I had seen that song like long before he blew up and stuff. So, yeah, I was like, wow. Like, I think I remember I had seen like the cover art to it, where it's like the car driving down the street went in the video game, and I was just all like, I'm for certain I've seen this before. I'm so positive that I had seen it before, and I just don't remember exactly when. I just realized like I just cut like the bottom of my like elbow and stuff because I know I hit my elbow on something. I'm like, oh, I know it left like a cut. I had to feel for it too, and it sure did. It's like a little spot there and things, but dang, I gotta be more careful when I'm at work and stuff because I always be messing myself up. Yup. Dang, I didn't even realize that, but anyways, yeah, I think I had seen X's music, or just that one song, Vice Cities, long before he blew up and stuff. And yeah, wasn't even really into. I wasn't even. I think at that time when I did find out about that song, I wasn't even really into serious music. I don't know. I mean, I did have like some serious songs, but overall, like, wasn't paying attention to the message and stuff. And I feel like as I got older, I started paying attention to the messages of music and things. So yeah, I was like, and both Tupac and X, like, they both had like a lot of messages in their music and stuff. And probably to end this podcast off, probably my favorite songs, because Tupac, I got like quite a few favorite songs from his. But like the one song that I think I can sit down and listen to like all the time, like, no, I gotta look through the music now. I gotta look through the music because I have like so many songs. I wouldn't even know which song to choose. Which song. I need to start speaking English, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, freaking, where is he? There we go. Dang, I got like 37 of his songs saved. I feel like I should have more than that, but anyways, Only God Can Judge Me, that's a good song. I Ain't Mad at You, that's a good song too. Can't See Me, that's a good song. Changes is also a good song. I'll probably have to say Life Goes On. Life Goes On is a pretty good song by Tupac. That's a song I think I can sit down and listen to at any given moment and stuff. He has this one song where I think it was like a remix. It was him and Biggie called Running. That's a good song too. Then of course the song that he did with Ice-T and Ice Cube, Last Words. That's a really good song. Probably one of his best songs. That's like very underrated and stuff. And then with X, he has like, I mean, I don't even know where to start. Like, that's because it's like with his, I mean, like, I just listed off all of that music, but probably with X, I know he did a song paying tribute to the kids that I think there was like a shooting in Florida, and he made a song called Hope, like paying respects or like doing a tribute for those kids. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that song. They're probably with his more like party music, like Take a Step Back, Young Brats, Look at Me. Then probably on his serious side, such a crazy name, but it's like I really like the beat to it and things. But what was the name of that? It's like I spoke to the devil in Miami and he said everything would be okay. Like, what, man? Like, bruh, like, why you guys say like that? Like, that was, I'm like, that's just too much. But then there's another song that's kind of like that one. I think a lot of people are saying that those songs is very alike. But Train Foods off of his album Skins. But what else? Yeah, he has like a lot of good music. X. Both of those guys have a lot of good music and stuff. And yeah, but that's what I feel like I need to talk about them. Also, like with the like controversy surrounding their name. Like with charges and things, because I know a lot of people got on X about like the charges that he was on, and I know a lot of people was probably getting on Tupac, the charges that he was on and stuff. And I feel like in this day and age, like, because back then stuff like that's going on now probably wasn't as serious. Like, and it's like you can go back and probably hear like maybe very few stories, but it seems like now it's like, yeah, abuse charges, all of that stuff. Like, yeah, if that stuff gets out now, then your career is over. But it was like with Tupac, you know, him being such a big artist and things. And it was like with, like I said, like with X, I felt like if he had some time, he could have been a big artist too. But yeah, with Tupac, him being a big artist and stuff, and then yeah, he had his charges and things. Like, yeah, it was people wasn't seeing too highly of that. So that's what I'll have to say. That's probably another similarity with those guys. Both got involved with the law, but at least, I mean, X, he can't say that he shot 2 undercover cops. Like, I remember when I was watching that Tupac movie, and I was like, no, that wasn't real. That must have been one of those stories that people was like, oh, you know, I heard this about Tupac and things, that he shot these undercover cops, and then they just decide to pin it in the movie without evidence and things. But, well, no, it was like, but no, it was like, well, with evidence. I mean, like, I think, yeah, he did get arrested and stuff for it and things. But, no, I remember after that movie, because it was even like that with the Straight Outta Compton movie, too. There was 2 times where they were doing an interview about, like, artists like Tupac and then Ice Cube, because it was with Ice Cube, it was when he, destroyed that, like, office and that record label, and he took that bat and just started swinging all over the place. Now I remember I watched the video after that where it was one of the guys that worked there was talking about like, yeah, there's like people was hearing screaming and slamming and stuff, and Ice Cube was yelling and things. And I'm all like, oh wow, like he was really with it and things. Like he really did that and stuff. Like, that was like my favorite part out of the Straight Outta Compton movie. But then yeah, with the Tupac movie, the All Eyes on Me movie, when so to explain what had happened, because you're probably all like, wait, he shot 2 undercover cops? So to explain what happened, so there's these 2 undercover cops that was like harassing this black guy and things. And yeah, Tupac, he didn't really see too highly of that. Like Tupac did not like cops. Like I think the whole reason for it, I mean, honestly, in that time and there, like nobody didn't really like cops back in the 90s and things. But yeah, I think that what really led to that was that these cops had beat him down like at the start of his career and stuff. I think after he released his first album, and these cops had like beat him down and yeah, messed him up and things. And so these 2 undercover cops had was harassing this black guy and was like, you know, messing with them, beating on him and stuff. And Tupac was like, hey, leave that man alone. And then they pulled the gun out on Pac. And then they told him, like, drive off. And I think they called him the N-word. At some point in time, they said the N-word. I think they did call him the N-word and stuff. So Tupac went back to his limousine. And it was like, and it was because even the guy himself said it too. Like, you know, when he got down on that one knee and just started shooting at things. And that's exactly what he did in the movie. And then there's like, even in real life too. But yeah, they say he got down on one knee. Then when the 2 undercover cops seen what he was about to do, then they ran. And I think he shot both of those cops. Like, I think they said he shot one of them in the butt, and then I think one of them in the leg or something. He might have shot both of them in the butt and things. I don't know. But dang, that is the most savage thing that Tupac has done throughout his whole career. Like, I'm saying, like, no, that is the most savage thing that he has ever done. He might have done some other savage stuff, but that by far, okay, I don't know Tupac's life. I wasn't there. Like, I wasn't born until after he passed and or, I mean, actually, no, I was born before he had passed, but it was like, I was only like a month old and things. So, anyways, but no, like, I wasn't really there for his life, but based off of that one story, I'm like, oh no, that's 5-star savagery. Like, is that, I don't even know if that's a real word and stuff, but that's 5-star savageness right there. Like, that's, you can't, there ain't no getting more savage than that. Like, bruh, he shot 2 cops. And I don't even think he didn't even go to jail for it. Because, so the 2 undercover cops, because they took weapons out of their lockers that they wasn't even supposed to take out. So the charges was dropped and everything. Because I think if he probably would have got in trouble, then the cops would have probably got in trouble too. So they dropped the charges. Nobody got in trouble. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. He shot 2 undercover cops and nothing, like, ain't had nothing happen to him and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, I was like, dang, man, that's crazy. That is seriously crazy and stuff. But, anyways, yeah, I think that's everything. I think with X, X, he was a good fighter. If anything, I'm like, yeah, any fight video you can find of XXXTentacion, he was a really good fighter. Like, that man, I remember they showed the video. He beat down this drug dealer. I think, what was the first fight video I think I seen of him? I think was, I don't know, because so I have to say probably the most savage thing X had did in his career. I mean, X had a lot of savage moments, but, so, he got into a fight with somebody, and then it was, like, posted, like, somebody had posted a video of it and stuff, and, like, you know, it had, like, this, like, audio that X had picked up, put it together as a song. I don't know if he overall produced it, but overall, like, he made a song out of one of his fight videos. That's talent right there. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, nah, that was talent. Like, that's pure talent right there. I'm like, I ain't never seen that type of behavior before. But anyways, it's sad both of those artists can't even be here today to just see how far their legacy has gone. And, yeah, you know, it's like, I feel like that, you know, us as people, we should just keep getting, like, just keep having their legacy, keep going on and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, rest in peace to Tupac, rest in peace to XXXTentacion. Both of those guys will be missed, and, yeah, just gotta keep on listening to their music and stuff. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets, I know you guys hear this all the time, but if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek for the first time, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and they'll knock $20 off your first purchase. So anyways, yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.